Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Unleashed Lab. I am so happy you are here with me today. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. And get ready. Because today, we are going to talk about one of the most extraordinary people on this planet. His name is Elon Musk. Now, maybe you have heard this name before. Maybe you have seen him on the news. But today, we are not just going to talk about his money or his companies. Today, we are going to talk about his journey, his struggles, his failures, and his incredible success. And, most importantly, we are going to learn English together through his real story. Because that is what we do here at English Unleashed Lab. We learn English through real life, through real people, through real emotions. So, are you ready? Let us begin. Say with me, we learn English through real life. Say with me. We learn English through real people. Elon Musk was born on the 28th of June, 1971. He was born in a city called Pretoria. Pretoria is in South Africa. From the outside, his family looked normal. His father was an engineer. His mother was a model. But inside the home, things were not easy. His parents had a very difficult relationship. There was a lot of tension. Tension, a feeling of stress and conflict between people. Repeat, tension. When Elon was 9 years old, his parents divorced. Divorced, when a married couple officially separates. Repeat, divorced. For a young child, this was very painful. But there was something else that made Elon's childhood difficult. At school, Elon was very different from other children. He was very quiet. He spent most of his time reading books. Not just storybooks. Encyclopedias. Encyclopedia, a very large book, full of information about everything in the world. Repeat, encyclopedia. Elon read these books from the very first page to the very last page. Other children did not understand him. They thought he was strange. And so, they bullied him. Bully, to be repeatedly cruel and unkind to someone. Repeat, bullied. There was one terrible incident. A group of boys threw Elon down a flight of stairs. He was taken to hospital. Can you imagine that? A child, alone, in pain, in hospital. But Elon did not break. He went back to his books. He went back to his dreams. And at the age of just 12 years old, 12, Elon wrote his first computer program. He sold it for $500. $500. At 12 years old. That was the first sign that this boy was going to do something extraordinary. Say with me, he was bullied at school, but he never stopped dreaming. Say with me, at 12 years old, he sold his first computer program. When Elon was 17 years old, he made a very big decision. He decided to leave South Africa. He wanted a better life. He wanted opportunities. Opportunity, a chance, to do something important, something new. Repeat, opportunity. He moved to Canada first. He arrived almost alone. With very little money. In Canada, he had to survive. Survive, to manage to live, even in very difficult conditions. Repeat, survive. He worked many difficult, physical jobs. He cleaned a boiler. A boiler is a large machine that heats water. It is dirty. It is dangerous. It is extremely hot. He cut wood. He did farm work. This was not the life of a future billionaire. This was hard, painful, everyday work. But Elon never stopped studying. Never stopped dreaming. He won a scholarship to study in America. Scholarship, money given to a student so they can study, without paying themselves. Repeat, scholarship. He studied economics. The study of money and business. And physics. The study of how the universe works. Energy. Matter. Space. Time. Then, he was accepted into Stanford University. Stanford. One of the most famous universities in the entire world. Getting into Stanford is a dream for millions of students. But Elon stayed for only 2 days. 2 days. Because he had a bigger dream. A much bigger dream. He left university to start his own company. Most people said he was making a huge mistake. But Elon believed in himself. He took a risk. And he never looked back. Say with me, he took a risk and never looked back. Say with me, he believed in himself when no one else did. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball started their first company. The company was called Zip2. Zip2 helped newspapers put their information on the internet. Remember, in 1995, the internet was very new. Most people did not understand it. But Elon could see the potential. Potential, the possibility for something to become great in the future. Repeat, potential. He worked incredibly hard. He slept in the office. He showered at the local gym. He had no apartment. No comfortable life. Just work, work, work. And in 1999, a big company bought Zip2 for $307 million. $307 million. Elon received $22 million. $22 million. For a man who had cleaned dirty machines just a few years before. But did he stop? Did he retire? Retire, to stop working and enjoy your money. Repeat, retire. No. Elon did not retire. Instead, he started again. He put $11 million of his own money into a new company. That company became PayPal. PayPal. The online payment system used by hundreds of millions of people today. In 2002, a company called eBay bought PayPal. Elon received $180 million. $180 million. He was 30 years old. And he was just getting started. Say with me, he slept in the office and worked every single day. Say with me, he did not retire. He started again. In 2002, Elon Musk had a dream that most people thought was completely impossible. He wanted to send a rocket into space. Not for a government. Not for a big organization. He wanted to do it, privately. With his own company. Privately, done by a person or company, not by the government. Repeat, privately. He started a company called SpaceX. Space Exploration Technologies. He put $100 million of his own money into SpaceX. $100 million. Almost all the money he had. Engineers said it was impossible. Scientists said he would fail. The media laughed at him. But Elon did not listen. He kept building. Then, in 2006, the first SpaceX rocket launched. Fired into the sky, towards space. Repeat, launched. The rocket flew for 33 seconds. And then, it caught fire. It exploded. It failed. Elon watched his rocket burn. But he said, let us try again. The second rocket also failed. The third rocket also failed. 3 rockets. 3 explosions. 3 failures. Elon Musk was almost bankrupt. Bankrupt, having almost no money left, financially ruined. Repeat, bankrupt. He was exhausted. Exhausted, completely tired, with no energy left inside. Repeat, exhausted. His personal life was also falling apart. His marriage was ending. He had no money. No rockets. No rest. In an interview, Elon Musk said these words. And I want you to listen carefully. I never give up. I would have to be dead, or completely incapacitated, before I give up. Incapacitated, completely unable to function, unable to do anything at all. Repeat, incapacitated. Dead. Or completely incapacitated. That is the only reason he would ever stop. So, he tried one more time. With the last money he had. The 4th rocket launched. And this time, it flew. Perfectly. Within weeks, NASA gave SpaceX a contract worth $1.6 billion. From almost nothing, to $1.6 billion. Because he tried. One more time. Say with me, 3 rockets failed. But he never gave up. Say with me, he tried one more time, and it changed everything. At the same time as SpaceX, Elon was also saving another company. That company was Tesla. Tesla makes electric cars. Cars that run on electricity, not petrol, not diesel. When Elon joined Tesla, many people said electric cars were a bad idea. They said, people do not want electric cars. They are slow. They are ugly. They will never sell. But Elon had a different vision. Vision, the ability to see and plan for the future, to imagine what could be. Repeat, vision. He believed the world needed to move away from petrol and diesel. He believed in sustainable energy. Sustainable, able to continue for a long time, without damaging our planet. Repeat, sustainable. Tesla nearly failed many times. Elon put his own money in, again and again. But today, Tesla is one of the most valuable companies in the world. Valuable, worth a great deal, very important. Repeat, valuable. And Elon Musk is regularly listed as one of the richest people on Earth. From a bullied child in South Africa to one of the most powerful people in the world. But what can we learn from this? Say with me, he believed in sustainable energy for the future. Say with me, from a bullied child to one of the most powerful people on Earth. So, my friend, let us think about what we have learned today. Not just English. Real life lessons. The first lesson. Failure is not the end. Repeat, failure is not the end. Elon failed many times. His rockets exploded. His companies almost died. But every failure was a lesson. Every failure made him stronger. The second lesson. Your background does not define your future. Repeat, your background does not define your future. Elon was bullied. He was lonely. He came from a difficult family. But none of that stopped him. Where you come from does not decide where you are going. The third lesson. Believe in yourself when no one else does. Repeat, believe in yourself when no one else does. Everyone laughed at his dream of private space travel. Everyone said electric cars would fail. But Elon trusted his own instincts. Instincts the deep feelings inside you that guide your decisions. Repeat, instincts. And the fourth lesson. My favorite one. Try one more time. Repeat, try. One more time. When the third rocket failed, Elon could have stopped. He had every reason to stop. But he tried one more time. And that one extra attempt changed everything. So wherever you are in your English journey right now, maybe it feels difficult. Maybe you feel like you are not improving. Maybe you feel like giving up. I want you to remember Elon's fourth rocket. Try one more time. Listen one more time. Speak one more time. Practice one more time. Because that one more time might be the one that changes everything. Say with me, failure is not the end. Say with me, your background does not define your future. Say with me, believe in yourself when no one else does. Say with me, try one more time. Now, it is your turn. I am going to say a sentence. And I want you to say it with me. Out loud. Slowly and clearly. This is called shadowing. And it is one of the most powerful ways to improve your spoken English. Are you ready? Let us go. Say with me. Failure is not the end. It is the beginning. Say it again. Say with me, he never gave up, even when everything went wrong. Say it again. Say with me, hard work is more powerful than talent. Say it again. Say with me, I believe in myself and I keep going every single day. Say it again. Say with me, try one more time. That is the secret to success. Say it again. Excellent. You are doing beautifully. Every time you speak, you are getting better. Even if you cannot feel it right now. You are getting better. And that, my friend, brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you. Truly. For spending this time with me. Today, we talked about a man who was bullied as a child. And who became one of the most influential people on earth. Influential, having the power to change and affect the world. Repeat. Influential. We learned about resilience. Resilience, the ability to recover after difficulty and pain. Repeat, resilience. We learned about perseverance. Perseverance, continuing, even when things are very, very hard. Repeat, perseverance. And we learned that every great story has dark chapters. But the story is not over. Until you decide to stop writing it. So please. Keep writing your story. Keep learning. Keep speaking. Your English is your rocket. And I cannot wait to see it fly. This is English Unleashed Lab. I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Goodbye.